if we go back to the solar polar concept and the idea that the solar is representative of everything being represented as outward, or it's the battle of the outward expression versus the outward offense.
Mm.
So if because right now that's what we're seeing in the world is there's this huge polarity and polarization in media, especially of pushing gender and patriarchy and all this other stuff into the forefront. And if you're of a solar mindset, which we're all trained to be by all the imagery, all the symbolism of the world, then you have a visceral reaction. Whether
Mhm.
you take the side of the trans movement or you take the side of the more right leaning people, you're having an outward reaction and you're polarizing yourself. But if you take the other aspect, which we just touched on earlier, of being polar instead of solar, then you go the way of Gordy and think, well, this is all something internal. I was born with an outward masculine expression. It's pretty obvious. I definitely am very much in touch with my own feminine side because I was raised by all women. I've been to more baby showers than most men will ever see in their life, and you have insight when you are, subjected to these kind of things, raised by single mother, raised exclusively by women. So I've had an awareness of that my whole life, but it doesn't have anything to do with me judging more masculine men or maybe coddling up to more feminine women. It really has more to do with me recognizing that both are in me and that both are seeking expression and or safety from expression at any given time, and to just honor that, to be present with it, even if it is uncomfortable, even if it makes you want to scream or cry or run away, to still be like, all right, I'm still going to just have this. I'm not going to shunt it. I'm not going to get high. I'm not going to run away. I'm not going to slam myself intentionally into masculine and puff up and act like a gorilla to hide whatever the feminine response is. But it doesn't have to do necessarily with physical outward expression. That's the most obvious thing to me. That's the most obvious thing. Of course, we're all going to look at each other and notice immediately that we're gendered. And, if we're going to be completely crucial on people, of course, even the more so the people that are wanting to express as the opposite of what they are, it puts a challenge on everyone in society. If a trans woman walks in and very much has masculine characteristics, is going to be a challenge for some people to accept him. And some people are going to intentionally move into a more pseudo acceptance to try and accommodate for the fact that it's more of a challenge. But really,
Yeah,
to me, that's all representing really what we all need to be dealing with on the inside.
I
And
think
then,
we
it,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I think we put too much credit